Oddly enough, it doesn't feel any different to close fade rifts here than it does in our normal timeline. Is that weird? That is a gigantic statue. Oh, that's a gigantic statue, just floating. What happens when it stops floating? Do you think that this is what the fade looks like? Wait. Is this breach turning us into the fade? Do you think this is partially what the fade looks like? And literally what's happening is the breach is just turning everything into the fade. Oh, why am I having such terrifying thoughts today? I'm very, very much over this. Is there any... Looking for journals, pieces of paper, anything to help us piece all this together.
I am not a child.
Wait, what?
I could... No!
No, 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 no.
How can those bastards want a world like this?
They want it to be just like the world of old Tevinter. Comforting, isn't it?
There's nothing.
You resisted that demon to the last.
There is nothing comforting about that. So what? He sacrificed himself to not be taken over by the demon? Why was he given a room all to himself? Is there a journal? Anything? Oh, yes, something here. Spellbinder's journal. With every filled time spell, the Magister grows a bit more paranoid. Perhaps it's not paranoia, since the Elder One really will kill him for his failures. The distinction hardly matters. After the 10th failure, he began locking himself in the Great Hall during his waking hours. After the 20th, he had the foot soldiers excavate a shard doorway from parts unknown and painstakingly installed in the castle. Huh. Now his most trusted assistants can only see him if we all go at once, together, which we must do twice a day to bring him his meals, as he never leaves that room at all. So he's barricaded himself with some kind of super door? Anybody here? What is he that afraid of? Me or the Elder One? Because he's got to know I'm coming for him, right? What is this? Oh, is this Alexius's journal? Nothing works. I've tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn, before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathous. Without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of the timeline is impossible. The Elder One's demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. So I was right. It is the breach. That's the only reason this time magic is possible, and he can't do anything outside of that. So he can't put anything to rights for himself. He can't use this in the way that he wants. So then that means, Dorian, we have to go back to exactly where we left off. Clearly, because that's what we'd want, but even if you and I decided, hey, let's for giggles try to jump time somewhere else, we couldn't. The time magic doesn't work that way. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So what is it about the breach that makes it possible? Is it just how thin the veil must be because of it? Is it all the rifts that are opening up?
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
Are you going to tell
you're
us?
Not going to tell me.
You'll find out soon enough.
That sounds ominous. That sounds ominous. Where am I now? I don't even know where I am in the castle. Does anybody know the castle well enough to know where we are? Is that a Grey Warden and an Inquisition soldier? What would Grey Wardens be doing here? Do you think they came to try to stop Alexius as well? Well, that would make sense. Huh. I just didn't think that they'd step out of their we don't interfere policy. But, I mean, I guess the end of the world would be a reason to interfere. What's happening? Is that demons and Venatori? It literally is demons and Venatori fighting. Alright, well, I'm gonna kill all the groups. Take a barrier, bull. Oh, man, this day. This day, you need to sit down. All right, that demon's dead. Then is that a demon or is that a I can't tell the difference between demons and venatori at this point. They're all awful. They are all 100% awful. Okay. Is that, is it still 2 rounds in this version of the reality? It looks like it. At least there aren't venatori popping out of the rift, right? Okay, no. Can I keep going? Is that, no, there's that. Is that everybody? All right, let me close this. Closed. Is that the door that was mentioned in the journal that we read?
You've got to love what Alexius has done with the place.
Yeah, the decorating. It's awesome. So this is the door, and it looks like it...
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
I know.
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be?
Who is he protecting
Servants
himself
must
from?
have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Okay. Is he protecting himself from the Elder One or something else? What could be worse than the Elder One that he'd need to protect himself from? Or, I mean, would that door theoretically stop the Elder One? What is this? Oh, more Fade Rift stuff. Anybody have anything in their pockets? No, nobody had anything in that. Anybody? Pockets? Is that... Did somebody have a red lyrium shard in their pocket?
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
You got it. I'll hold on to it. Yeah, let me just put some red lyrium in my pocket. Dorian, do we know a spell that'll protect me from it? Oh, it's a tiny shard. It'll be fine, right? Varakusha. I know. Even a tiny sliver shard of it is dangerous. Is this the chantry little church thing that the castle had?
Too busy praying to their god to watch the entrance.
Pretty much.
Just can't find good cultists these days.
No, you really can't, can you? Unreliable. Can't find good ones. Where's Bull? Bull? Where are you? Alright, you know what? Dorian, put a barrier on Bull when you see him next.
Keep them off
Oh,
the stairs.
you were next to the wall? How did I not even see you? You're gigantic and I didn't even see you. That's why you're a good spy, apparently. No, that missed. That horribly missed.
Too slow.
Is everybody dead? No. No. You. Sit down. All right, is he dead? Thank
Doesn't
you.
look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
No, it doesn't, does it? Is there anything here? Any other journals or notes? Anything that'll help us. I just want to piece as much of this together as possible. So that way when we head back to our reality, I can just give a full report. If you must know. Was this the mage? Aha, another red lyrium shard. Alright, well we have 2. Who knows what it'll make in the end though? Alright, so we should probably keep going down the hallway, yes? Or was there only... Oh, I guess there was no way in or out. It was just literally this was the only way. Okay. Shall we go this way then? Maybe we'll find some answers through this door. Is there anything down here, by the way? I never thought to check if there were any notes or anything in these alcoves. Anybody leave anything behind? No? Do we think anybody left anything on the other side? Oh, I guess you can't. Can I cut through? Hold on. I'm gonna just... Yes, I can jump over. Anything over here? Oh, well, that's a creepy way to put a body. How has the artwork survived? That's something interesting. The artwork was just so well done that it's just survived through all of this. That's interesting. Oh. Looks like there were more sacrifices in here. Oh, does anybody need more supplies? I'm just gonna top off on that. Okay. So Do we think the Elder One did that, or do we think that they couldn't live with themselves anymore? Either way is horrific. Oh!
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
I don't know.
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
That's fair. What's in here? Anything? Oh! Just more Inquisition. More Inquisition soldiers. What is this? I think I just got some kind of schematic for something. Interesting. Hello? Anybody in here? No. Is that... No? Any notes? No. No notes? Journals, books, anything. Anything to take back with me. If the stuff will even come back, who knows? Things could just disintegrate when we try to jump back. We don't know how it's all gonna behave.
Here, let me try.
Varric, remember, just because I'm a mage doesn't mean I don't know how to pick a lock. Okay. What am I doing? Where does this go?
They haven't noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
I'm done looking for higher ground. It's just time to end it.
Get that enchanter!
We will. Don't worry. We'll get him. And I'm guessing, I would bet you any amount that he's got a red lyrium shard on him. I bet that those are one of the people that has to go help Alexius. Like every... What did they say in the journal entry?
Please!
Twice a day? For meals and everything, and all of them have to go at once? I bet he's one of them.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
I'm not. It looks disgusting. That's literally a plate of skulls. Another red lyrium shard. I was right. Who would want a world like this? How is this... Why would you want this? This isn't normal. You couldn't possibly want this, could you? Is this another locked door?
Here, let me try.
Varric, you're very kind. And I know you probably want to do something constructive after everything that's happened. Is this... What was this? Interesting. Nope, does that not work? All right, let me try this.
Want a hand with that?
Nope, I got it. I'm angry enough for the both of us, trust me. All right, another enchanter. Spellbinder? Dorian and Tevinter, are they technically called spellbinders? I shall take... Aha! Another shard of red lyrium. I think we're on to something very important. What is this? Studies on the blight. Oh, interesting. Introduction of blight to the prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Disease progresses Wait. They were introducing the blight to prisoners? Oh, come on. As if the red lyrium wasn't bad enough. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. 6 more subjects died. Transfusion of blood from resistant prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subject and implanted on the infected will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corrupted spreads across donor flesh faster than hot flesh. Prisoner Leliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. You're resistant to the blight? Do you have blight sick? Oh no, Liliana, I am so sorry. Is that what they were doing to you? That's why they hadn't killed you yet. You're resistant to the blight? But you can only be resistant for so long to something like the blight.
Might be more my thing.
Not at all, Bull. Not at all. Anybody home? Nope. That's just what I thought. Oh, Liliana. What did they do to you? Okay. Is this just can I just open it? Yes. All right. This way? I guess? Yes? What's in here? Was I already here? I'm getting very turned around. Oh, I see another door back there. I was getting very turned around. This place with all the red lyrium and everything, not easy to navigate. More. Okay, so now we've got trees growing out of the walls too. Huh.
What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste.
That's for sure. That is for sure. The decorating here is just awful. Remind me not to hire their interior decorator or a haven. All right, what's in here?
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Sure.
Block the stairs!
All right, I'll block the stairs too. Okay. Nice. Bull, you got everybody coming up? Okay. Bull, careful. We have potions still. Don't die.
The warrior!
Don't go after Bull. Almost dead.
Anybody mind if I take some souvenirs? Maybe just a couple of those pronged helmets.
They are all yours, Bull. They are all yours. Yes.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Do you? Was this the library? Oh, do you think there's anything more in here, notes-wise? I mean, where else would you store your notes and journals other than the library, right? Anything? Anything. I guess not. Alright, so... time to go say hello to Alexius. Alright, back in the main hall. This way. So, Dorian, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you think the shards are just gonna fit in the door? Like a key? And that's why he'd need everybody at once. If one of the spellbinders didn't show up, none of them could enter. And he'd know somebody had betrayed him. And it looks like we were right, Dorian. You guys ready? Well, hello. How are you? Are you ready to finish this? Because I am so ready to finish this. And you, coincidentally.
It's over, Alexius.
So it is. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you.
Did you? Did you
My
really?
final failure.
Your final failure.
Worth it. Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
You're being awfully melodramatic. I was expecting a fight, something, anything more than this. Oh. Why? Don't disappoint me, Alexius. Let's cut the melodrama.
I'll admit, I expected a bit more fight out of you.
Alas, I am not the foe you remember.
No, you're
all
not.
that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought?
What is next to you?
Ruin and death.
What was
nothing
that?
else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all.
What is that?
Felix.
What?
Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him.
You did not save him.
Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
That's no. Saved him? You didn't save him. That's not Felix. Oh no, Liliana. Give him a merciful death.
You didn't save him, Alexius. No one should live like that.
No one.
No.
Yes.
No!
Felix never would have wanted that, Alexius. I even knew that, and I barely knew Felix. Felix never would have accepted that as his life. Come on.
I gave the world for Felix.
You destroyed everything for something that Felix never would have thanked you for. Ever.
Again, how you gonna see you?
How I'm gonna what? End you? Gladly. Gladly. I'll talk about that all day, Alexius. All day.
Where are your assassins, Nick?
I don't need the assassins this time. I definitely do not need the assassins. Oh, you're bringing out demons? That's cute. That's cute. Do you think that's really gonna hurt me? Demons. Come on, Alexius. Do better. Do better. Done. Can I close this? So you can make rifts at will. That's something to keep in mind. If Alexius can make rifts at will, then that means that the Elder One probably can too. And that's something we need to make sure we remember when debriefing. You want to hear how I'm going to seal the breach? We'll talk about that later. I'm not what? Huh? Oh, you're bringing out more demons? Come on, get a little bit more creative, will you? All right. We got this. We got this. Another round of demons. Yes, you could. Don't touch him. Careful, Varric. Don't step in the time warp. Is that everybody? I'm going to close this one, and then Alexius is going to come back out to play. I guarantee it. Be prepared. Who needs another? Yeah, you need another barrier bowl. Hold on. There you go. Good. All right, Alexius, let's end this. I'm done. I'm done fighting you. I'm ready to go home. Where are you? Right there? Sit.
So much for the mighty Inquisition!
Really? Really? Because you're the one that's dead.
He wanted to die, didn't he?
He did.
All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago.
Yep. He
Didn't
wanted...
even notice.
No, he didn't.
Oh, Alexius.
I just want to go home, Dorian. I so want to go home.
How do we reverse the spell?
This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
Okay.
An hour?
Yeah.
That's impossible.
What?
You must go now.
No, no, no. No. What is that?
The Elder One.
You have to hurry. This is bad.
What are you two planning? Bull?
We'll
There-
head out front. Keep them off your tail.
I know exactly what you're thinking. All right. Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna fix this. I promise.
We'll make this count.
The only way we live is if this day never comes.
No pressure, Dorian.
Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
Okay. Dorian, can we do this?
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame.
Dorian, I don't think we have much longer. Is that... Oh, Varric.
Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
Okay. Dorian, you've got to hurry. We have no time. None.
You move, and we all die!
But it's Liliana. I can't not... Dorian, now. Dorian, there is no time. None. And I'm back.
You'll have to do better than that.
I can't. You have no idea. None. And I am so angry right now and horrified by what I just saw that I can't even put it into words, but you're done here. You are done.
You failed, Alexius. How forgiving is your Elder One?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
Don't lie to him.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Can you take him back to Haven, please? Quickly, before my hand gets itchy.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Same. You ready to go home? What?
Or not.
What is...
Grand Enchanter Fiona.
Is that the queen?
Queen Anora.
That's the queen. Dorian.
When I granted your mages sanctuary, I thought it was understood that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were threatened. I am rescinding my offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave Ferelden at once.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
Is anybody else? She just show up now? Did you just show up now when I had this handled? Ugh. I'm gonna have a chat with somebody about this later. I mean, you can come back with us.
I should point out that we did come here for mages to close the breach.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
Yes, we are.
I've known a lot of mages. Even when they mean well, a lot of them do really stupid shit.
Fair.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
So you're gonna come as our allies because we are not those people.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
They're not here to
The
make
breach
that decision.
threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
Whether you accept the Inquisition's alliance or not, you will leave my kingdom.
We accept. It would be madness not to.
It really would be, Fiona. It really would be.
I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven.
We'll make
The
ready
breach
too.
will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Hi, remember me, a mage, who also has the green glowing hand? I can't remember the last time I turned into an abomination and things are fine, so maybe we should all just settle down. None of you guys decided to go with me. You let me go by myself. I had to make the decision. If you guys wanted to make the decisions, you should have gone and been sent back or forward in time and dealt with everything. I made the decision, deal with it. But you know what? They deserve freedom too, because, you know, mages should be free.
We're not monsters. We can control ourselves without any outside help.
This is not an issue of self-control.
That's exactly what you're
Even the
implying.
strongest mages can be overcome by demons in conditions like these.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the Mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Dorian!
Closing the breach is all that matters.
Agreed. Agreed. The sooner the better. We saw what was at stake.
The longer the breach is open, the more damage it does. We should head there as soon as possible.
Agreed. We should look into the things you saw in this dark future.
Very much agreed.
The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time.
Dorian.
It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
I mean, I was hoping to take a nap, but if you insist...
And I'd hoped to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap, maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the war council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Well, I, for one, am very, very glad that you're staying.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
Yes.
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.